Hello guys, this is Charlie here, and we're about to do the hashtag challenge. What you gotta do is you gotta think of a word within 5 seconds in your head. Without 5 seconds, you're out. And 3, 2, 1, I'm gonna start. Chochochola. Hashtag Chochochola.
Hashtag awesome.
Hashtag Minecraft.
Hashtag cool.
Hashtag bus.
Hashtag win.
Hashtag seats.
Hashtag yellow.
Hashtag orange.
Hashtag blue.
Hashtag hair.
Hashtag glasses.
Hashtag pants.
Hashtag spiky hair.
Hashtag shirts.
Hashtag black.
Hashtag you're racist.
Hashtag coins.
Hashtag everyone in the city.
Hashtag shirt.
Hashtag shut the up.
No.
Hashtag band related.
Hashtag fairy tale.
Go Victoria!
Hashtag buses.
Hashtag wolf.
Hashtag glasses.
Hashtag jacket.
Hashtag contacts.
Hashtag purple jacket.
Hashtag we're awesome.
Hashtag I'm awesomer than him.
Hashtag bronies rule.
Oh God. Hashtag I'm actually a blonde.
Hashtag I'm Irish.
Hashtag I'm Mexican.
Hashtag we already know.
Hashtag you're ugly.
Hashtag you are.
Hashtag you are.
Hashtag
Both of you are!
idiots.
Hashtag both of you are!
Hashtag big idiot.
Hashtag binder.
Hashtag fat guy.
Hashtag little scrawny guy.
Hashtag ugly.
Hashtag meat man.
Hashtag stupid.
Hashtag lime green.
Hashtag pink.
Hashtag orange and red.
Hashtag long hair.
Hashtag turtle breath.
Hashtag black.
Hashtag you racist.
Hashtag teeth.
Wait, no.
Hashtag phone.
Hashtag why you so racist?
Why are you so rude?
Hashtag why you gotta be so rude.
Hashtag don't you know what you've been to? God.
Hashtag Status Minecraft.
Hashtag Snappy Longnose.
Hashtag Ant Venom.
Hashtag hashtag I ballistic squid.
Hashtag PewDiePie.
Hashtag Deadlocks.
Hashtag everyone wants to say one.
Hashtag anime.
Hashtag Black Butler.
That's the same thing!
Hashtag One Piece.
Black Butler is an
Hashtag
anime.
this game's over.